When a creative project is in its review stage, giving notes and feedback is hard. It's hard on everybody. Nobody loves this stage of the process. And the worst part is an inadequate piece of feedback can just make more rounds of revisions if the creative team doesn't fully understand what the client's needs are. So what is the best strategy behind giving quality feedback and quality notes? It's not giving prescriptive feedback. As the sponsor of a project, it can seem like you're being really helpful to ask for a very specific change. So like, please turn that red to blue, or please make that cut happen here, or take that shot out of the video. That sounds like that's being really helpful because you're being super specific, right? But counterintuitively, less prescriptive notes are actually oftentimes easier for a creative team to solve. Now, I don't want to speak for all creatives here because not everyone's the same, so I'll just speak for us. In our experience, the best, most constructive feedback is actually feedback that's just stating the problem. So let's take a movie example. The sponsor of a movie watches the movie and goes, the movie feels a little bit too weepy for me, okay? That's actually a better note than saying, remove that scene where he cries. Because as the creative team, we may know that actually if you remove just that scene where he cries, it's actually not making the whole movie less weepy. It's having other ripple effects that are damaging other parts of the movie that you're actually liking as the sponsor. I know it seems like notes like, that scene is too weepy, or that character isn't funny, are just whiny and unhelpful and unspecific. But in our personal opinion, they're much more helpful than change red to blue, or cut that scene, or switch out that shot, because those sorts of notes leave us asking ourselves, what problem are we solving? We always want to be bringing more value to the project, so we need to somehow know what the problem is we're solving. But a note that's saying, hey, this movie is too weepy, actually allows us to go out and solve that problem and bring our creative expertise to that problem. You've hired this creative team to bring their expertise to solve these problems. So it's okay to not solve it for them. You know, this is what you're paying them to do. Get your money's worth.